thing, how the days go by in the arms of a girl with the indigo eyes. You'll find she'll make you lose your mind in the arms of a girl with the indigo eyes. I dream of a dream on the tip of my tongue, of spokes and the wheels and the web she spun. Looking too close, she turned me to stone. So neither one said what the other one wrote. Wind was sweet, her kiss so dry, but the wine was bad by the time we tried. The reds were drawn, the whites did fly, but the wine filled up in her indigo eyes. On the tip of my tongue, of spokes and the wheels and the web she spun. Turning her eyes, she looked pretty stoned. So neither one said what the other one wrote. There's flies in the kitchen. They came in through the window from the hole in the screen. No grass on the lawn. And the rain keeps pouring, and the steam keeps rising, and it's hotter than pavement on the 4th of July. So tell me, I'm the one that'll bring you down. Don't call me baby. Don't call me baby. 'Cause I'm thinking the same picture to you. And are you thinking the same picture to me? But you probably wouldn't ever tell me what you thought of me. Well, the sky's all around us, and there's wood on the fire. The music is playing, and we're getting high. Well, the mountains are peaking. I look in the window. The ocean is waving, waving goodbye. So tell me, I'm the one that'll bring you down. Don't call me baby. Don't call me baby.
All right. Yeah. say you wanna know how deep my love is. You say you long to hear those words of mine. So I ask, how deep is the ocean? How deep is the color in your eyes? A simple blend, your eyes for mine. I lose my breath and move in wonder. My words fall flat in all my lines until the tide pulls me under. You say you wanna know how deep my love is. You say you long to hear those words of mine. So I ask, how deep is the ocean? How deep is the color in your eyes? So far apart, alone in need. Some hotel keys and long dropped calls. I miss my friends and my family, but I'm missing you most of all. You say you wanna know how deep my love is. You say you long to hear those words of mine. So I ask, how deep is the ocean? How deep is the color in your eyes? How deep is the color in your eyes?
Oh yeah.
All right. Tuesday night.
Welcome
Good to
back.
see y'all. Yeah.
Welcome back. So as we're working through this here with you, you might have noticed Gordy was playing a song, but you were seeing all of us. In the past, we've had the magic ability to spotlight one's self during solo performances, but it seems like, not to get too technical, but our softwares, they've changed the languages, and we haven't quite learned. Is it time for Duolingo? We might need a Duolingo for Restream and Zoom. Get us up to speed.
Yeah.
Anybody?
Well,
Bueller?
maybe we'll be in gallery mode all night tonight. You're going to watch all of us all the time. Well, how's everybody doing? What happened this week in everybody's lives? Anything exciting?
Man, just another, week in paradise.
Yeah.
Watched Alien and Ace Ventura: Pet Detective this week.
Ooh.
Did you notice that Phil Collins in the Air Tonight became number one again? Like
No.
39 years later.
That's true. Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
I can get behind that.
It went viral again.
What went, the song or?
Yeah, there's a good video clip. There's like this thing where they play a song for the first time to people and film their reaction. There's a really good clip of a couple of, I would say, late teenagers watching In the Air Tonight, and they're loving it because it's really an incredible production. You know, like the kind of backwards vocals and stuff at the beginning, and then they're grooving, they're loving it, and then that drum fill comes in, like when it kicks into the chorus, and like you can like the top of their heads basically pop off. It's very cool. Very cool.
That's cool.
Cool story.
Music is timeless, man.
Yeah, man, no doubt about it.
It's timeless.
Man, it kind of had a big week in Austin here. We the studio, my studio is coming together here, the construction project, and yesterday Trevor came by. A bunch of us, 8 or 9 of us, got together, went to the storage unit to get this big Studer console from like 1973. Probably weighs, I don't know, 600 pounds, 800 pounds. I don't know what it weighs, but it weighs a lot. And we all got the console, and I measured, and it was within an inch. It was just like barely too big to go through the door normal, but I figured, it's like a couch. With enough guys, we'll be able to like angle it and just get it through the doorway. Well, we got to the door, and there because of the way it was not fitting. So we kept it in the truck overnight, and this morning we went and ripped the doors off the studio. The studio has no front door right now, and we got it in this morning. So I'd like to say thanks to all my friends that helped out to come do that, mask up, and come lift some heavy gear.
I would have been there if I could, dude. I would have been.
Yeah. I'm sure you all would have been there if you could. But, fortunately, who needs a door? Just rip the door off and part of the wall. Any of the wall that's in the way, you just take it out. Wow. We'll rebuild it. So now the dilemma is, do you build it back the way it was, and now the console is stuck in there forever, or do you get a bigger door?
Bigger door.
Bigger door, more gear.
More gear.
Anyway, yeah, that was fun. That was today's activity, and then we have a new partner here on our Good Time Supper Club. The Luck Reunion people, who are awesome, have a new site called luck.stream. And it's like lots of different shows. They're featuring lots of streaming shows and happenings and concerts, and it's very cool. But I believe you can watch this stream at right now at luck.stream/Band of Heathens. So we're excited about that partnership. And we got a special guest coming up. Ed, what do we got? Want to kick back into some music here?
Music. Let's
Yeah.
play a song.
Let's see
Here
if
we
we
go.
can get this to work.
Music.
Well, I feel like I've been here before, but I chose the wrong path. See, I opened the wrong door. I've been trying, I'll keep trying to make my way on back to this. The first time I saw your face and the taste when we kiss. Let's start over. I'll do better. Maybe next time we'll be together. 'Cause all I'm asking, let me change your mind. All I'm asking for is you. And my mind is right for the first time, and I found the reason. Well, I figured out the rhyme. If you let me, I'll do better. change your mind. All I'm asking for is you. Because I'll change and you change too. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And all I'm asking, let me change your mind. All I'm asking for is you. And all I'm asking, let me change your mind. All I'm asking for is you. Because I'll change and you change too. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Jesse.
Hey, everybody. How's it going out there in the real world? I did just see that we got somebody tuning in from Australia. That's pretty cool. Cheers. I don't know if it's time to drink in Australia right now, but either way. So tonight we're keeping it nice and simple and classy and having just some red wine. Tonight's choice is the always classic Troublemaker Red Blend from Austin Hope Winery in Paso Robles. If you guys haven't had it before, it's delicious. It's a great red blend. It's super affordable. It's like $14.99 around that area a bottle, and it's really nice and easy to drink. And Austin Hope is a badass, and there is a wide variety of wines from. I bet Trevor actually could speak to this better than I could, but if you see anything from Austin Hope Winery, it's definitely bound to be a good call, and I recommend doing it. This is just a good, affordable red blend that you can, it's good for a Tuesday night at the Good Time Supper Club.
Yeah.
Great call.
Trev, what are your favorite Austin Hope wines?
Me?
Austin Hope Cab is excellent.
Austin Hope's Cab, I think,
Austin
is the
Hope
highest
Grenache.
rated wine ever from Paso, or at least as far as Robert Parker's concerned. So, like a 97 or 98. But all of his wines are fantastic. He has like a Grenache that really is awesome.
The one.
That might be my favorite, but they're all really, really good. But the Austin Hope, the new. He's only had a couple years of it now, but the cab is, as far as California cabs go, it holds its own, top shelf.
Yeah, man. Far out. Well, hey, with Troublemaker, I figure we probably ought to follow the theme here.
Oh
With
yeah.
a little, see if we can get this camera thing to work. But, this one goes out to our friend Austin Hope and his wife Celeste and everybody in Paso Robles who's been very cool to us when we come through town. It's called Trouble Came Early. Is that spotlight working?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
The only speakeasy in a hard neighborhood. She said, hanging around there, I know you up to no good. Singles and doubles, 7 years aged. Yeah, it's a rich man's playground, a working man's cage. What's so wrong with just one or two? It's been a long day and I'm coming back home to you. Trouble came early, trouble stayed late. Trouble came early, trouble stayed late. I got a good-hearted woman, but she's ready to split. Yeah, she says that she loves me, but she's tired of my shit. Yeah, I try so hard just to slow down, but it's too little too late, she's through waiting around. I came home right on cue. She was packing my bags, I had nothing left to lose. Trouble came early, trouble stayed late. Trouble came early, trouble stayed late. Yeah, I woke up faded in a hammerhead spin. Yeah, I can't remember, did I fall, did I sin? Some call it justice, others blackmail. It's the hair of the dog that keeps chasing his tail. The cost so high to live so low, I lost it all, now all I really know. Trouble came early, trouble stayed late. Trouble came early, trouble stayed late. Trouble came early, she always stayed late. The trouble came early, yeah, she always stayed late. So late, got to go home.
Yeah.
Right.
Man. Speaking of California, what do you think, Ed?
Well, it's nice, you know, we have a lot of spontaneity on this show, a lot of flexibility, and we one of our old time friends, Jerry Glenzinski, it's his birthday on Thursday, and we are going to shout out to him a little birthday treat, a little California love song about the sweet the sweet chiba, the green leaf, the tea, the cheese, the jazz cabbage, if you will.
The Willie's Reserve.
Willie's Reserve.
Heard that.
Heathen Diesel, you know. All the good strains.
Who's running low?
Back in the 70s, token Panama red to the Pleiades, constellations falling from the sky. In came the newest kick, sense of me for the Mexican brick. Never brings you down, it gets you high. Oh, the green, green grass of California. Pacific breeze so gentle and so kind. When your eyes are red, spinning in your head, remember it's only in your mind.
Then came the strongest of the single props couldn't haul enough to keep on Mendocino County time. Up and down the PCH, from the black sand beach to the redwood gate, they engineered the strongest strain of kind. Oh, the green, green grass of California, Pacific breeze so gentle and so kind. When your eyes are red, spinning in your head, remember, it's only in your mind. We used to roll up another and another. Don't bogart, brother, you're not alone. Now a smaller stash will cost you twice the cash, but half as much will lift you to a new time zone.
Oh, the green, green grass of California, Pacific breeze so gentle and so kind. When your eyes are red, spinning in your bed, remember it's only in your mind. When your eyes are red, so heavy in your head, remember it's only in your mind. Remember it's only in your mind.
Nice.
Wow.
Perfect ending.
Ellie.
That was great.
Harping it up.
Good job.
Somebody knows how to steal the show.
Yeah.
She played Toothbrush at the top of that song, and then got over to the harp in time. Well done, Nelly.
Utility.
Utility player.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're saying you played the toothbrush.
I saw you brushing your teeth.
All right.
California dreaming. What's happening in Glendale, Richard?
Glendale.
Oh, it's a lovely sunny day. Not a whole lot. Got some hiking in earlier and went out and restocked on my Willie's Reserve. And now I'm going to talk to you all about a really badass record that has such a killer opening groove to it. So good that I wanted to play a little bit of it because I can't get it out of my head. So that is Barabajaggle on Donovan's 7th record, Barabajaggle. Yeah, let's dive in here. So this is the Hurdy-Gurdy Man's what is today? August 11th, 1969 release. So celebrating its anniversary here. So let's get into it. This record was made over about 1 year in 68 and 69. Some of the sessions went close to the record coming out, but the sessions were done in London and LA. London, they were done at Olympic Studios. LA, the studio was American Recording Company. So a couple different producers, but the constant was Donovan. So the London sessions were produced by Mickey Most, who is known for producing the Animals' House of the Rising Sun. And he's known for his work with Herman's Hermits. He probably worked with that one band the most out of any of his acts. He had been working with Donovan since '64, having produced Sunshine Superman, Mellow Yellow, among all the other tracks that Donovan had coming out. At the time of making this record, Mickey was also producing records for Jeff Beck and the Jeff Beck Group. Mickey said that one of Donovan's problems was that he had never had a band. When he'd do tours, one tour would be Donovan taking like an upright bass player and somebody playing flute, and then the next tour he'd decide that he wanted like a rock band. So he was kind of jumping all over the place and never really had a steady group or a steady touring group or a steady session band. So Mickey said that was one of his problems, and so he would bring in session musicians who played on the other records that he was working on. So when this record came around, time to start working on it, he got the idea to bring Donovan and the Jeff Beck Group together. And this is a quote from Mickey. He said, "Because I wanted Donovan to get a little more heavyweight and Jeff a little more lyrical." So the Jeff Beck Group, sans Rod Stewart, backed Donovan on a few tracks on this record, including the opening track, Barabajaggle, which is just so groovy. And side note, not sure if you're aware of this, but Ronnie Wood is playing bass at this time in the Jeff Beck Group. So he's on this record playing bass. Some other cool guests we'll get to in a bit. So the 5 tracks that were recorded in LA were produced by Gabriel Meckler, who also produced the debut albums from Steppenwolf and Three Dog Night. And these tracks that were done in LA featured Jim Gordon on drums, who, if y'all remember a few weeks ago, I was talking about one of my favorite drummers of all time. I think my favorite track that he's on this record is called Atlantis. So be sure and check that one out. And then there's another track on here with some really cool guests called Happiness Runs, which Donovan wrote inspired by his travels and learnings from the Maharishi when he spent time in India with the Beatles and Mike Love from the Beach Boys. So Happiness Runs features Graham Nash, Mike McCartney, who is brother to Paul McCartney, and Leslie Duncan. And I didn't know who Leslie Duncan was before I was doing research on this record. But she had a crazy career, and I'll just hone in on a couple of things. She was a guest on a few of Elton John's records, Tumbleweed Connection and Madman Across the Water, singing. And they did a lot together, but she was also a backing vocalist on Dark Side of the Moon. And she had a working relationship with Alan Parsons, so pretty cool. If you're not familiar with her, check her out. Leslie Duncan, I think she was English. So yeah, that's a really cool track. Happiness Runs. Graham Nash, Mike McCartney, and Leslie Duncan all singing, and it's kind of like, it's chanty, hypnotic, which most of this record kind of feels that way too. It's Donovan was zeroing in on a really cool vibe. So yeah, I hope y'all check it out. I think you should be seeing a couple of links. One would be a Spotify playlist link that we send out every week. It has all the records that I talk about. I added this one to that playlist. And then there's also a link to buy the record through Waterloo Records in Austin. I didn't see that they had any in stock, but again, you can, if you want to purchase a copy, you can get in touch with Waterloo and they can order one for you. So yeah, so hope y'all check it out and dig it, and that's all I got.
Yeah, very nice.
Barabajaggle.
In the chilly hours and minutes of uncertainty, I wanna be. I know, different album, but I love that song. Love that song.
Yeah.
In the warm glow of your love and night. You left out the anecdote about how he taught John Lennon how to fingerpick, Richard.
Yeah. I did.
Allegedly so. Oh, that was on purpose?
No. I just, I was trying to talk for so long, but yeah, totally. I mean, huge influence on the Beatles and all those guys that were hanging out, like Clapton, and Donovan was hanging with like George and Clapton and the Derek and the Dominoes group. They had some pretty crazy times, or so I've read. But yeah, Donovan got around for sure.
There's cool. Sorry, I know that there's a very cool moment in the "Don't Look Back" Bob Dylan documentary. It's like one of his, I think, 65 or 66 tours of the UK, and Bob's going around with Alan. Is it Alan Price or Ray Price, the original organist of the
Alan Price from the Animals?
The Animals.
Yeah.
It might be Ray Price.
Alan.
Yeah.
I think Ray Price is a country singer, right? Alan Price.
Anyways, but there's a cool point where Price is introducing Bob Dylan to Donovan, and Donovan had been like being compared to as like a phony Bob Dylan, and it's on film. Price introducing Donovan to Bob Dylan, and he keeps saying he's not a phony, man. He's not a phony. He's cool. He's great, man. He's really great. It's awesome.
I mean, yeah, there's definitely you listen to especially the earlier Donovan stuff. I mean, you could easily mistake him for Dylan for sure.
Yeah.
British Dylan.
Hey,
Hi.
speaking of mistakes, we got some comments here from Suicidal Porn Star who's watching on YouTube.
What's his problem tonight?
Well, Suicidal Porn Star says that not enough people are liking our stream and sharing our stream, and I think that's a true statement.
He's right. Suicidal Porn Star is on the money.
What if we all just liked it at the same time? Just everybody.
Like
1,
it.
2, 3, like.
Share it, whatever you're on. Apparently, I don't understand how all these things work, but there are some gods, the gods of the social media sites, that decide which things get pushed to people. And so if you're digging it, but please comment, let us know how you're doing, share it, like it. Just had to get that in. And then, Ed, I believe we have some news coming this week, don't we?
Well, we have a couple of pieces of news. Let's start with the hottest news off the press. We have another new song from Stranger, our record coming out September 25th. That'll be dropping this week. A little song called South by Somewhere. Song and video. I'm not sure the order. I think the song tomorrow, the video Friday. Maybe you guys can correct me on that, or vice versa.
I think that's right. Something like that.
Well, there's going to be some new stuff, man. The video is really cool. We had a great filmmaker in LA, Los Angeles, the home of Richard and the former home of Jesse, and actually a friend of Jesse's. Did a little film for us. It's a really nice piece. I think you guys are going to really enjoy it. So make sure you check that out. Stay tuned to that.
Justin McWilliams.
Justin McWilliams.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome filmmaker.
And another thing you should do if you haven't done it, you should definitely like the stream. You should share the stream. You should also sign up for a personal concert if you haven't done one of those yet. If you need a little bit more of the human touch, you need a little more human interaction. Gordy and I are peddling all the love and emotion we can muster. Most Fridays and Saturday nights.
Disco vibes.
Disco vibes. Cover songs, new songs, unexpected songs, trade-offs, stories, reminiscing of the past, hope for the future. and the promise of a better day. Whatever you need. Trevor, what do you got to say over there? You're geared up with the mic.
Mike practicing my 60 Minutes, Mike Wallace.
Come on.
No, I was just going to say there's been some requests for to see the new video on the show. And while we have to honor maybe the debut on Friday, next week we'll show the video on the show. What do you think? Is
Absolutely.
The Justin McWilliams film, the short?
For everybody that wants to see it out there, just also know that I haven't seen it. I don't know.
I haven't seen it.
This is the same way I get my Band of Heathens. So everybody knows. This is also my way of learning all the exciting and beautiful things that we have coming. Is this show?
I will say I have seen it, and it's awesome.
For those of you out there watching, this is just some of the inner band politics that we continue to fester. We keep a few people in the dark at all times to really keep an imbalance of power. So everybody feels a little, nobody feels too in the inner circle. It's just a constant shifting of things, like an earthquake.
The important thing is knowing that but somebody else doesn't know.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
that's when you feel good about yourself.
The other side of that is in journalism, there's a thing called a red team where you have to keep people in the dark in case things go awfully wrong, so that you have some people that can't be held accountable. So
is that a sports reference? I heard team.
Yeah, sports stuff.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right, people, we're gonna do another tune here.
Yeah.
Here's one off the one.
Thanks for the likes, everybody. They're coming in. We love it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Thanks.
Back to
Mike
you,
Wallace in Austin, Texas.
Back to you.
Thank you. All right. Well, they're coming in boats, drift across sand, walk on together in a promised land. What will they be when they get there? Well, the man of the hour is up on a sound, he's talking out loud, wearing a shine. Who will he be when he gets there? Black and white say we got stuck in our ways. Front page, come on, color, well it changes. They wanna stand up tall, gonna make a change. Well, hold on, if your soul is strong, hold on, it won't last so long. Hold on, when we get uptight, we got to make everybody feel alright. That's right. Shaking our guns like the chosen ones, waiting for a man to come and lay down his arms. Well, let's stop and start over again. Yeah, revelation, she creeps, wakes while we sleep, living uptown on all them gold line streets. Way, oh, way, in this world can we be? Oh, can we be? I seen a face, I know a name, I hear a voice, but it don't sound the same. Wanna stand up tall, gotta make a change. Hold on, if your soul is strong, hold on, it won't last so long. Hold on, when we get uptight, we got to make everybody feel alright.
This old world has been bought, and so wanna stand up tall. You gotta wanna help the child make yourself and get to be the better change. Hold on, if your soul is strong, hold on, it won't last so long. Hold on, when we get uptight, it's time we make everybody feel alright. Hold on, if your soul is strong, hold on, you won't last so long. Well, hold on, when we get uptight, yeah, it's time we make everybody feel alright. It's time we make everybody feel alright. Hey, I wanna make everybody feel alright.
Yeah. Little hope, little love.
Yeah.
You may have noticed this week that I have a different background. Behind me here, it's a early picture of the Beatles, like Beatles in Hamburg. Ringo's not even in the picture. That's Pete Best right there. And I say that to tie in this next little segment. Our guest this week on the show is Todd Snider. Todd could not be with us live in person. However, he did record a wonderful performance, little piece of music for you that we're going to show you now. And we got some more to go after that. You know, the remote transmission's coming up. So stay tuned.
To my friends in the Band of Heathens, thanks for having me on your show today. That was fun doing that LA Freeway. I'm gonna do another Texas song, Billy Joe Shaver. Oh, down evening sun, I done did everything that needs done. Woe is me, but why can't I see? I best be leaving well enough alone. Them neon light nights couldn't stay out of fights. They keep haunting me in memory. There's one in every crowd for crying out loud. Why was it always turning out to be me? Piano road blues, I danced to holes in my shoes. There wasn't no other way to be. For lovable losers, no account boozers, and honky-tonk heroes like me. Hey, hey. Where does it go? The good Lord only knows. Seemed like it was just the other day. Locked down at Green Gables, hawking them tables. The general left blowing on my corner bay. Crying and roll blues, I danced holes in my shoes. There wasn't no other way to be. Oh, lovable losers, no count blues, honky-tonk hero like me. Where does it go? The good Lord only knows. Seemed like it was just the other day. I was down at Green Gables, hawking them tables. The general left blowing all of my quarter pay. The piano roll blues, I danced holes in my shoes. Oh, no other way to be. Oh, lovable losers, low count boozers, and honky-tonk heroes like me.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
Thanks for that,
Right on,
Todd.
Thank you, Todd. Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty awesome.
Gotta love some Billy Joe Shaver.
Man, absolutely. And we got to mention Todd has a great show on, I think it's on Sundays,
Yeah.
called, is it Live from the Purple Building?
It is.
And it's amazing. It's all the
Yeah.
great things about Todd, amazing songs, and just the best storytelling and humor and delivery ever, really. Todd is so great. So y'all check that out.
Todd is great. I got turned on to Todd. The first record I heard of his, I think, was East Nashville Skyline. Our former manager, Ethan, who is still a good friend, he turned me on to that record, man. It just totally blew my mind. It was like such a, well, first of all, that was before anyone really was talking about East Nashville at all as a thing. And we all know that sort of the resurgence that East Nashville has had in the last 10 or 15 years. But just musically, like just the songs on it, the lyrics, just his like such a unique perspective and point of view on things, you know. I so many songs on that, like Tillamook County Jail. I remember loving that. And even just like the comedy stuff, like Iron Mike's Main Man, that just like such a great, such a killer piece.
Mike.
Yeah, it's so great, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I remember when he was touring behind the was it Near Truths and Hotel Rooms? There was like a live album that he put out, and I saw him at the Mucky Duck in Houston 2 nights in a row. It blew my mind. And then he said he was going to San Marcos to be. It was not on his calendar, but he was going to be the guest at one of Kent Finley's songwriter nights on a Wednesday night in San Marcos. And so I canceled everything. I got called in sick for work or whatever. I just like that whatever I had going on that Wednesday was like not happening. And I drove to San Marcos to hang out. And that was actually the night that I met Jamie Lynn Wilson for the first time.
Oh.
She was there at that songwriter night, and Shane Walker, and they were in a band called the Gougers. And anyway, yeah, just love Todd Snider and all that he brings. Truly an original.
The first time I heard him or heard of him, we were doing. It was either I think it was Kayamo. Might have been the Outlaw Cruise. I don't know if anybody remembers which one, but we were doing one of those cruises, and I just remember hearing like an announcement, like immediately once everybody was on board, and it was this kind of play up deal. They were like, "All right, there's a stowaway on board," like. And they made this whole thing about it, and it turned out to be Todd. But I was just thinking, you got to be a character to do that. I mean, this guy. And then watching him that week, it was like, oh man, so good. But definitely a character.
Yeah. Well, we had some good times this week. We had good times with our remote transmission. Should we dive in there?
Let's do it.
I actually have not seen the video yet. I just downloaded it to be able to share it, but I have not seen it. So this will be a nice surprise.
Oh, well, boy, is there a surprise for you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right. Well,
we're lucky to have our own great filmmaker in the house here, Jesse.
Yeah.
I know we were just talking about Justin McDonald's, and we've got our own. We've got our own. You weren't able to see the video before not because of your position in the pecking order within the band per se, but it's because you're making your own films, man.
That's true. Yeah, that's right.
Own,
Thanks, Trev.
and it's awesome.
Wow. Thanks, man.
That was great.
Very nice.
It's really
I love
good.
you, man. Hey, when this is all over, we should get an apartment together.
Yeah.
Nikki like that.
Nikki's laughing because
Yeah, 'cause
she knows what it's like.
Yeah.
She hasn't heard that a million times.
Oh, play it, man.
All right, here we go.
Let's get out of here.
All right, get out of here, y'all. Here we go. All right.
Pack up all your dishes. Make note of all good wishes. Say goodbye to the landlord for me. That son of a bitch has always bored me.
Throw out the old LA paper, that moldy box of vanilla wafers. Adios to all this concrete. Not gonna hit me some dirt road back street. If I can just get over this LA freeway without getting killed or caught,
I'd be down that road in a cloud of smoke for some land I ain't bought.
if I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Look at you old skinny Dennis, the only one I think I will miss. I can hear your bass notes singing, sweet and low like a gift you're bringing.
Play it for me just one more time now. Got to give it all we can now. I believe everything you're saying. Just keep on playing.
If I can just get over this LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Baby, down that road in a cloud of smoke to some land that I ain't bought. If I can just get over this LA freeway without getting killed or caught. Put the pink slip in the mailbox. Leave the key in your front door lock. They'll find it likely at night with all the things that we have forgot.
Oh, Susanna, don't you cry, baby. Love's a gift that's surely handmade. We've got something to believe in. Don't you think it's time we're leaving?
If I can just get over this LA freeway without getting killed or caught. We better down that road in a cloud of smoke is a land that I ain't bought. If I can just get over this LA freeway without getting killed or caught.
I'd be down the road in a cloud of smoke for some land, but I ain't bought.
If I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught.
Okay.
Dang.
Yeah.
Nice,
Great
Jesse.
video, Jesse.
All right.
Wow.
Hey, Gordy. I'm seeing a lot of great comments. People really, really love that song. And I think it, obviously, with the Americana resonance guy, Jerry Jeff, the song has incredible lineage. I thought you could tell everybody your story of when you met Guy and how he invited you to his house.
Oh man.
Tell everybody. Give them the story.
Oh, it's embarrassing, actually. You mean the story when I invited myself to Guy's house?
Yeah, that one.
Whatever works, dude.
Oh man, I it's kind of embarrassing. I'll try to make it quick, but I opened up for Guy Clark, I don't know, 15 years ago maybe, at Poor David's Pub, and somehow ended up with his phone number. That a guy who was kind of helping tour manage got his number, and I don't know what I was thinking, but I just called him up a few days later and said, hey, this is Gordy. We met last weekend, and I said, I'm going to be in Nashville. I wonder if you want to get together and grab some coffee, hang out. And he goes, well, when are you going to be here? And I hadn't thought that far ahead in my plan, because I really wasn't going to be in Nashville, and so I just picked a wide range of dates. And he was like, yeah, I should be around. And so I booked a plane ticket and a rental car in Nashville, and then called him when I got there, and yeah, we spent an afternoon together in his basement working on a guitar and telling stories, and he was amazingly gracious and generous with his time, and just really, really kind. And yeah, I can't believe I had the balls to call him. It was totally, I would not do that today. And but man, it was a memory I'll always cherish. So
That's amazing, Gordy. Just Nikki's in the background right here, and she's saying the thing that she always says to everybody. She says, "The waiter's not going to bring you a steak unless you order it."
I was looking for something like that as well. Thank you, Nikki. A lesson in there for all of us.
I think we should hand the microphone over to Nikki right now.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah.
I love a steak sandwich and a steak sandwich. Put that on the Underhill tab.
I mean, it's true, right?
True.
It's
Gotta
true.
ask.
It's true.
Very cool.
Very cool.
How you doing, Nikki? Nikki Bloom, everybody.
Yeah. That's another lovely dress tonight, Nikki.
Thanks. Well, this is my only place that I have to wear my dresses, so.
Yeah.
I thought me and Richard kind of matched tonight, actually. We sort of both have like the tunicky thing happening.
Chloe.
Yes.
Let's
love
see.
that.
We'll go back and forth here a couple times and just like everybody get a good look at this, okay? Who wore it best?
They wear it well.
All right.
man.
Well, what are we playing right now, Nikki?
Well, I actually had one thing that I wanted to say, because I was talking to my dear friend Dave Schwartz, who runs my website, and he said, what is going on Tuesdays? People buy your records on Tuesdays. And I was like, really? And I was like, it's the Good Time Supper Club. So I just wanted to say thank you to you guys for having me on, and also for your fans for checking out new music and taking an interest. Thank you. It goes a long way. Okay, so with that said, this is a brand new song. Jesse and I are trying to record a cool version of it. We're going to try it for you now. It's for everybody out there who finds themselves dipping back into dating as a middle-aged or like quarter-aged person, or wherever you are in life. Loosely inspired by one of my favorite films, which you will definitely get by the end of the song. All right, let's try it.
Ready?
Yeah. It's easy being angry, it's harder being sad. Loving turns to being good, to be doing it again. So let's be friends. Let's be friends. Let's be friends. Well, words don't mean a thing. The proof is in the action. And it's hard to fight the power of attraction. But I've put that cart before the horse and watched those journeys end. So let's be friends. Let's be friends. Let's be friends. But do you know how to do it? Can you take your time? Can you pick me up in your pickup truck without saying I'm gonna make her mine? I've heard the critics doubt it, but I guess it all depends. Can a man and a woman just be friends? Well, if this sounds confusing, let me explain. For a woman of my age is tired of playing a young man's game. I've been around enough to know the love that has no end, and it all begins by being friends. But do you know how to do it? Can you take your time? Can you pick me up in your pickup truck without saying I'm gonna make her mine? I've heard the critics doubt it, and I guess it all depends. Can a man and a woman just be friends? Or said a man and a woman, can they just be friends?
Ah,
Nice.
Yeah.
Somebody's asking if it's inspired by When Harry Met Sally.
Ding ding, I wish I had a prize. The prize is...
When Harry Met Sally, 3-day rental, Amazon Prime. No, I'm just kidding.
The prize is buy Nikki's records. That's the prize.
And then go watch When Harry Met Sally.
And the prize is, in like a year, you'll be able to buy the new record that has that song on it. So
Just 1 year.
patience is a virtue.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. And Gordy, I wanted to also compliment you on your whistling. You're a great whistler.
Oh, thank you so much.
That's not easy.
It's something you just have to practice at. It's actually just persistence, you know?
well,
Defense alone, because if somebody tickles you or makes you laugh, it's impossible.
What?
Like, you can't laugh and whistle at the
Are
same
there a
time.
lot of people trying to tickle you while you...
I mean, you know, if you're like having fun and you're recording something and you're trying to get a whistle together with somebody, it's hard to keep a straight face. That's all I'm saying.
Yes. That's
Let's
true.
head over to Austin, Texas.
Gordy's actually being humble. For many people who don't know, his last name Quist is Scandinavian. He's Swedish, but his mother's side is all Spanish, and he comes from a long, long line of whistlers.
What?
And they whistled all over northern Spain. They whistled their stories.
Okay, so
They were tickled while
Before there
whistling.
was right
Keep going. Come on, keep going. You're not done.
before they could write. Yeah, they would whistle.
Long line of whistlers.
I'm sorry.
I believe there's a trail. There's a trail in Spain where you walk across the entire country whistling.
Didn't your mom?
The El Camino de Whistling.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, it's a whole trail you walk while whistling in Spain. It's true.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. That was awesome.
I just want to clarify. I was having images of Gordy, your daughters coming in and making you laugh. That's where my brain went.
Yeah. Well, that is
And I'm
true.
gonna-
That happens. They also know how to whistle. Kind of amazing. But I taught them young.
That's
'Cause
impressive.
it's part of my family lineage. I have to.
Yeah, as part of the trail of whistles.
The hard part about this whole thing is whistling in Spanish. It's much harder than whistling in English. So, anyway, Trev,
Wow.
I'm getting my space together over here. I don't know why that was so funny. I couldn't finish. Yeah, here we go. That's Must Have Been the Roses. Yeah, it's such a beautiful song, and that's in this show. My pick for this week is from 1978. April 22nd, 1978, in Nashville. The Grateful Dead were on spring tour, an amazing tour, one that had lots of really great shows, one of which is on YouTube if anybody's really into just checking it out. They played Duke, Chapel Hill, not Chapel Hill, Durham, sorry. No, where's Duke? Why am I saying Durham?
It's in Durham.
It's from Durham, yeah. Sorry, Chapel Hill's North UNC. My bad. But the whole show's on YouTube, and you can kind of get a glimpse of how much fun the band was having in 1978, just with the energy and just the laughter. Jerry does windmills. I mean, like it's just it's all over the place. But this show is from Nashville, and they absolutely tore the place down. And yeah, the star of the show is definitely Garcia. The Dead played, I think, from December of 77. They did a bunch of touring in California, which was kind of standard, like a holiday run, and immediately were on the road from January into mid-February as the Grateful Dead. And then Jerry had Cats Under the Stars that had just come out, and he went on a tour. I mean, I bet he just waited for his gear to get back to San Francisco and then just went out again with his band. And he was on the road for all of March, and then the Dead played all of April, all of May. Just an incredible run of shows, but like nonstop heavy touring. And I think this is kind of the year the wheels start to come off a little bit, personally for a lot of the band members, but musically, Garcia's on fire, and this show has a lot of that, and really everybody is, but Garcia especially. And the dynamic range he could play with at that point, he could play so quiet, just like a leaf kind of falling, to these like just absolute, cacophonous. Amazing how loud he could be over the band and still have it sound really good. But if you only have time to check out one song from the show, go to the Wharf Rat in the second set. It's like, it's absolutely incredible how intense the jamming is. There's two jams in the song, and both of them are just peak Dead, and as good as they ever sounded, really, and so inspired. So I got super fired up listening back to it. The recording I sent is an audience recording that's phenomenal. So I'm sure there's lots of good soundboards of the show as well, but I think the audience tape kicks ass. So 4/22/78, check it out.
Nice, Trev. Far out. No, did anybody get the link up there in those comments? Yeah, almost. Nice. All right. Well, man, very cool. So we are at Trading Places here. This is a fun segment for me. I get to play a song that Ed normally sings, and then he's going to do one that I normally sing. But these come from our Lifeline tour shows, these personal shows that we've been doing on mostly Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights. And they're basically like a kind of a song swap with Ed and myself, trading songs, trading stories. We've gotten to know a lot of people and have had a really great time. And it's been a great way for us to keep working. And we're just so grateful for all your support. And if you're interested in that, check it out. I think there's something at bandofheathens.com/book. And I think there's a few more shows here up for the rest of this month. But anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna dive in here with a song. This is one of my favorites. They came in boats, they came in cars, traveled halfway across the sky through the stars, left their families and their homes and their loved ones all alone, and the memory of their love lingers on. Yeah, the memory of their love lingers on. Across the fields in the hot midday sun, dust kicking up from the wheels on the blacktop, sun. Riding so close to the ground, living life without making a sound, and the memory of their love lingers on. Nothing to hear but the hum and the whine of the tires. Nothing to see but the minds playing tricks on the eyes. Reaching home as the band played on, cool breath of breeze on the trees in the hot midday sun. Lay by the river and dream, watching life disappear in between, and the memory of their love lingers on. Lay by the river and dream, watching life disappear in between, and the memory of their love lingers on. Yeah, the memory of their love lingers on. Yeah, the memory of love lingers on, lingers on.
Yeah. Very nice. Very, very nice.
Beautiful.
Let's see. What are we going to do now?
What you gonna do now?
What you going to do about it? Let's try this one. This isn't a song that Gordy wrote, but it's really one that he has made his own. And
I wish I did.
We've made our own in our own way. And now I'm going to make it something else. But hopefully that's a good thing. Let's see how it goes. Oh, me, oh, my, yo. Look at Miss Ohio. She's running around with her rag top down.
Said she wants to do right just now, right now. I'm gonna drive to Atlanta and live out this fantasy, running around with a rag top down. Said you wanna do right just tonight, right now. Had your arm around the shoulder like a regimental soldier. Mama's pushing that wedding gown. Yeah, she wants to do right just tonight, right now. Oh, me, oh, my, oh. Look at Miss Ohio. She's running around with her rag top down. She says, I wanna do right just tonight, right now. Don't have to shout it. I'm gonna straighten it out somehow. Yeah, I wanna do right just tonight, right now. Oh, me, oh, my, oh. Won't you look at Miss Ohio? Running around with her rag top down. She said, I wanna do right just tonight, right now. Yeah, she wants to do right just tonight, right now. Yeah, she wanna do right just tonight, right now.
Yeah.
Oh, the silence is overwhelming.
Silence is golden, man.
That was awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
There's only so much we can give you.
I don't need anything.
Speechless.
I don't need nothing.
Yeah, speechless.
Yeah. I really like what you're trying to do.
Lots of emojis, Ed. Phenomenal. Lots of hand clap emojis and hearts.
Oh, cool. I'll run to the comments for validation. Thanks, guys.
Validification.
Validification.
Hey,
That's fun. It's always a fun segment. Thank you, guys. Thank you,
is
people
fun.
out there too.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. So, thank y'all so much for another successful week here. We missed having Todd on live, Todd Snider, but we're grateful for his video performance, and we had a really great time on LA Freeway with him. We had a great time, as always, having Nikki Bloom join us. Thank you, Nikki.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we might be closing in on the ending here. Thank you all so much for your support. This show has been keeping us alive and fed and keeping the lights on here in BOH land. So thanks for your support at the PayPal link and the Venmo link that usually pops up in the comments. But yeah, we're grateful for you. We're grateful for each other. And yeah,
thanks to Luck too for streaming it.
Yeah, Luck Stream, yeah, for sure. Y'all check that out. There's a lot of good stuff on that site, luck.stream. Hey, so any of y'all see the new band documentary, the Robbie?
Once We're
Brothers.
Once We're Brothers, yeah, Scorsese. It's good. It's really good.
Really good.
You sound surprised, Gordy.
Well, I went into it kind of, from the Levon perspective with, This Wheel's on Fire, the book. It's like kind of skeptical, but it's interesting hearing the other side of it. I didn't read the testimony. I didn't read Robbie's book yet, but it was kind of my first time hearing his side, and a lot of it seemed like legitimate, but the truth also is probably somewhere in the middle, or who knows what the truth is, but it was interesting hearing it, but I don't know, it was good. The footage was awesome. So
that is somewhere right now
on my list. I think that I've let my Levon bias stall my viewing of it, but
the footage alone it's worth seeing.
Footage is great. It's always good to remember too that usually the truth lies somewhere in the middle, like you said, Gordy.
It's a great yeah.
You sometimes the bullshit detector goes off a little bit, but whatever.
Nice, Rich.
Well, should we dive in with something here?
Dive right in.
All right.
Pulled in the Nazareth, was feeling about 10:30. I just need a place where I can lay my head. Hey, mister, can you tell me where a man might find a bed? He just grinned, he shook my hand, and I know it was all he said. Take a load off, Annie. Take a load for free. Take a load off, Annie. And you put the load right on me. I picked up my bag. I went looking for a place to hide. When I saw Carmen and the devil walking side by side, I said, hey Carmen, come on, let's go downtown. And she said, I gotta go, but my friends can't stick around. Take a load off, Annie. Take a load for free. Take a load off, Annie. And you put the load right on me.
Go down, Moses. There ain't nothing that you can say. It's
just old Luke, and Luke's waiting on the judgment day. Well, Luke, my friend, what about Aunt Lee? He said, do me a favor, son, won't you stay and keep Annalie company? Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free, take a load off Annie, and you put the load right on me.
Crazy Chester followed me, and he caught me in the fog. He said, I will fix your act if you take Jack, my dog. I said, wait a minute, Chester, you know I'm a peaceful man. He said, that's okay, boy, won't you feed him when you can? Take a load off Annie, take a load for free, take a load off Annie, and you put the load right on me.
Wanna catch a cannonball or to send me on down the line? Oh, my bag is sinking low, and I do believe it's time to get back to Miss Fanny. You know she's the only one who sent me here with a regard for everyone. Now take a load off Fanny, take a load for free, and take a load off Fanny, and you put the load right on me. Yeah, put the weight on me.
All right. What is this? Week 19?
We're done being teenagers, people. See us into our 20s next week.
Yeah.
Come on.
Thanks so much, everybody. Yeah.
Buddy.
Everyone.
Thank y'all.
Ciao, stay well. We'll see you next week.
Peace, peace.
Thanks for coming out. We're the Band of Heathens. What a place. This is our first time here. This is a classy joint, y'all. Thanks for joining us.
I'm not running to get nowhere, kicking back just as much as I can, coming in on a wing and a prayer. I'm your last midnight. I'd like to wait for time to slowly